Oh, looks like it's just you and me right now.
Yeah, I just got on before and it was just me. So I thought maybe I had the wrong website. No.
You. Me too. But I thought rather than go in and out, I would wait and see. And so maybe she's walking the dog or something.
Yeah, she was a few minutes late on Monday. Were you on Monday, Patricia?
Yeah.
So she was a few minutes late and Helen told me she was going to get on today, but you know, you never know. It's summertime and
Yes, and we've been so lucky. She's been so, here she is.
yeah, okay.
If I get this right, the angle. There we go. Okay, nice tall spine. Just feeling your body. Core is engaged, legs are nice and strong. Hands can be wherever you like, but we are actually going to do some alternate nasal breath today, one on each side, and just try to really fill those lungs and get it all out through that nostril and change. So we really want to deepen the capacity of the lungs and balance the brain, so to speak. So starting with the whichever nostril you want, closing one nostril, close the eyes, big inhale, and exhale all the way, changing sides, inhale, exhale, changing sides, inhale, exhale, changing, inhale, and exhale. On your own, keep going. And as you exhale, make sure your shoulders soften. Two more each side. Find your regular breath through your nose. And we're all going to take a huge inhale. We're going to hold it and then release it. So big inhale. Hold. And exhale very slowly. One more time. Big inhale. Hold. And exhale slowly. Find your regular breath now. Lungs should be warmed up. And all together, 4 cleansing breaths. Big inhale and exhale. Make noise if you want. Inhale and exhale through the mouth. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Very nice. Okay, lungs are warm. Now let's get the body working. So we're going to wake up the hamstrings first. very gently and bending the knees. Nice straight back here, shoulders down, core is working. Core is always working, but just pay attention. And now let the head drop, nice and slow all the way, hanging over. Make sure your feet are parallel, hanging over, bend and stretch. Lift the hips as you straighten the legs. From straight legs, reach the arms forward into a half forward fold. Nice long spine here, shoulders away from ears. Feel those hamstrings waking up. Reach through the arms, lengthen those arms. Breathe through the nose, nice and equally. One more breath. Back to straight legs, hanging over. Bend and stretch. Lift the hips as you straighten those legs. From straight legs, find that long table off the back, length through the spine and the arms. One more breath. Back to hanging over, full forward fold. Hold on to the back of your ankles. Get a little deeper stretch here. Straight legs. Release the hands, the arms, and roll up very, very slowly. Use your core muscles here. Slowly rolling up, vertebra by vertebra. Last thing to come up is your head in line with your spine. Core is engaged, shoulders down, glutes are working. Big inhale. Susamasthitihi. One more time. Big inhale up. Exhale all the way down to full forward fold. Hanging over. Couple of breaths here. Into long arms, long spine, table. One more breath. Release the hands and the head. Couple of breaths. And now using your core, rolling up slowly, slowly. Big inhale. Susamasthitihi. Very nice. Okay. Slowly warming up. We're going straight into warrior one. So our hamstrings aren't that warm, so see what's comfortable for you. But nice square hips here, shoulders are square. Everything is working. Engaging the core, the glutes, the legs, bending into that front leg. Nice strong back leg. Keep the foot on the floor, grounding down, hands up, shoulders down, gazing right ahead. One more breath. Straightening the front leg, opening up the arms, and going all the way down, nose to knee. One more breath. Bending into that front leg, finding warrior one. Hands up. One more breath. Opening up the arms, coming through wide parallel, Feet can be slightly turned in, toes rather. Standing tall here, shoulders back, core is working. Try to bring the inner thighs together and you can feel yourself even more stable. Now rolling down, straight legs, hanging down. Hold onto the backs of your ankles for a little deeper stretch. Lift those hips, hinging at the hips. Release the hands, walk them forward into modified downward dog. Grounding down on the feet, long arms. Lift those hips. Walk the hands back, hanging over. Heavy head, shoulders away from ears here. Interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching them as high as possible, hinging at the hips. Feel those shoulder blades waking up. Release the hands, hanging over. Left hand stays down in the center, right hand reaches up, looking up to the sky. Bring that right hand down, right hand stays down, left hand reaches up. Push the heart forward here, nice long spine. One more breath. Hanging over, hold onto the backs of the ankles one more time. Ready, bring the head down to the mat as close as possible. Release the hands and again, using your core, rolling up very slowly. Back to our center, shoulders back, core is working. Big inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Warrior one on the other side. Maybe now hamstrings are a little warmer. Maybe you can get a little bit more depth by extending the space between the 2 feet. Hips are square, bending into that front knee, knee over foot, grounding down on the back of the back foot, and hands up. Nice deep breathing here. One more breath. Straightening that front leg, windmill the arms down, nice and slow, all the way down, nose to knee, shoulders away from ears. One more breath. Bending to that front knee. Finding warrior one more time. Check that back foot. One more breath. Straightening up, coming through wide parallel. Checking alignment first. Strong core, legs are strong, grounding down on full feet, rolling down. Heavy head, heavy arms, lift those hips. Hang on to the back of the ankles, really hinging even deeper. Release the hands, walk them forward into modified downward dog. Spread the fingers, lift those hips now, lengthen the spine. One more breath. Walk the hands back, hanging over. Left hand down, right hand reaches up, twisting the torso, but long spine here, looking up. One more breath. Back to center. Couple of breaths. Left hand down, right hand up. One more breath. Releasing that down. Interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching them high, feeling those shoulder blades trying to kiss. Release the hands, couple of breaths. Holding onto the backs of the ankles. Just one more big stretch here, slightly deeper. Release the hands and again rolling up very slowly with control. All the way up. Shoulders back. Big inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Okay, warrior two. First side. Maybe you can get a little wider now. See how you feel. Hips are slightly diagonal, but everything else is strong. Core is working. Bending into that front knee. Opening wide across the collarbone. Gazing over the front fingers. Shoulders back. Nice strong back leg. One more breath. Pushing slightly forward, coming into triangle right away. Really lengthening the spine here, looking up. One more breath. Back into warrior two. Nice, strong legs. Reaching back into reverse warrior. Shoulders down, head up. Back into warrior two. Take your time, no rushing. Keep that core strong. Forearm on thigh, making a long diagonal from the bottom of your foot to the tips of your fingers, lengthening up. One more breath. Back to warrior two. Shoulders back. One more time, reaching slightly forward, coming back into triangle. Lengthening the spine here, looking up. Now take the upper arm and bring it all the way across the back. Maybe you can hold onto your thigh and twist just a little further. Release the arm back up. And now bring that arm all the way down, coming into a deep lunge here. Hips are now square, reaching through the back heel, shoulders are back. Head in line with the spine. Release the back knee, push it even further back, release the toes, so you get as much of a space between your heel and your knee, your back other knee. So you really are lengthening the spine here, use the core, feel the length. You're trying to really open up the inner thighs here. Now bring that knee all the way forward so the knee is underneath the hip. Standing nice and tall, well, kneeling nice and tall, shall we say. Use your core here, no arching of the back. Both hands on the inside of the front foot. And now reaching up the inner arm, all the way up, shoulders back here. Take that upper arm, bring it across the back. Maybe you can hook it onto your hip or your thigh and twist just a little bit further. Release it back up, looking up. And bring it down on the original side of the front foot and extend back into low lunge. Really strengthen that back leg. Front knee is over foot, front foot. Now pushing from your back toes onto your front toes into our wide open deep squat. Again, your extended foot is flexed. I'm pushing with my right elbow, my right knee, which is bent. If you want to point and flex that extended foot, you can. You can even go up on your or point on your right foot. So you can play with it, see what feels right for you today. From here back into deep lunge. Take your hips, your shoulders. Drawing that back leg and coming back into triangle. One more breath. Bending into that front leg, coming back into warrior two. Shoulders back. Straighten up that front leg, coming through center, finding warrior two on the other side. Bending into that front leg, opening up wide the arms. Core is working, back leg is very engaged. Reaching a little bit forward, coming into triangle. Nice long spine here. Shoulders back. One more breath. Back into warrior two. Gazing over the third finger, front hand. Reaching back into reverse warrior. One more breath. Back into warrior two. Forearm on thigh, nice long diagonal, shoulders back. Lift that upper arm high. Back into warrior two. Reaching slightly forward, back into triangle. As the body warms up, so it should feel a little easier get into these poses. Windmill that arm all the way down into low lunge. For me, the left foot is now in front. Pressing through the back heel. Shoulders are square, hips are square. Release the back knee, release the toes. Push that back knee as far back as is comfortable for you. And press into that front knee. Shoulders keep square, core is working. Coming back into low lunge, pushing through that back heel. Knee is still over the front foot. Pushing off the back toes onto the front toes into our deep open squat. Flex and point if you like. Shoulders square, hips are square. One more breath. Pivoting back into deep lunge. Pushing through the back heel here. Really feel the length of that leg. And now drawing in that back leg and finding triangle. One more time. Shoulders back, push the heart forward here. Looking up. Coming back into warrior two. Straightening that leg, coming through wide parallel. Standing here a moment, just checking alignment. Shoulders back. Let's do 2 big cleansing breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Rolling down. Straight legs hanging over. Hold on to your elbows. And now, baby, rock side to side. A little bit waking the hips here. Release the hands back down. Interlace them behind the back. Reaching the arms high one more time. Hinging at the hips. Make sure you're not rolling on the outside of your feet. So ground down on those big toes, heels. Release the hands, walk the feet in, so you're in full forward fold here. Hopefully it feels much easier. And now walk the hands forward into downward dog. You can pedal the feet, you can play with it. See what's good for you today. Nice long spine, lift those hips. Walk the hands back, full forward fold. Couple of breaths. Reaching the arms forward into half forward fold with long arms. Full forward fold. And roll up slowly with control. Big inhale. Do some Asthiti. Well done. Very nice. Okay, let's see how our balance is today. So first, finding Tadasana, mountain pose, nice, strong. Every part of your body is working here. So let's just check our strength, our focus. And we're going straight into tree. So take your time. If you're a little bit wobbly, hold on. And you can always take your foot beneath the knee rather than above the knee. Best not to put it on the knee. Coming out, shake out that standing leg back into Tadasana. And one thing I will say about tree position, if your alignment is absolutely perfect, and I know for me, it's just sometimes a subtle movement to either open the knee more or use my core more or shoulders back. I'm not quite sure what it is every time, and we're all different. But once you get that alignment perfect, that's how you should be thinking of your alignment at all times, even when you're walking normally. So it's a lot to think about, I know, but it's good to get it in your consciousness and pay attention. So coming from Tadasana, big inhale and exhale, finding your focus, and tree on the other side. Take your time. Coming out, shake out those legs. Sorry for the noise, my neighbors are still doing their construction. So paying attention to really our alignment really will prevent, us eventually getting rounded shoulders, a hunchback. So using your core, even when you walk, really will help, and walking through really the entire foot so that you can even utilize the glutes as you walk just normally. So I hope that helps. We all want to live healthy and strong for as long as possible. So we have to be mindful of really how we sit, how we walk, how we stand. So back to Tadasana. We're going to do tree one more time. Try and challenge yourself this time. Stay a little longer. Maybe hands up, or maybe not. Whatever you do is fine, because this is the moment. So big inhale. Exhale. Finding your focus, your balance. First side, take your time. Coming out. Well done. Shake up that standing leg. Back into Tadasana. Big inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Finding tree on the other side. In your own way. coming out. Well done. Shake out those legs. Very nice. Okay. Sun salutation A. Starting in Tadasana. I'll do the counts for great breathing. We'll go fairly fast because we are pretty warm now. Big inhale up. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold, lengthen the spine. Exhale, full forward fold. Into plank. Couple of breaths here. Pushing through those back heels. Nice strong core. Chaturanga, pushing forward, keep those elbows tucked close to the ribs. And into cobra or up dog. Shoulders back. Couple of breaths. Curling the toes into downward dog, lifting the hips, pressing down on the heels. Step or jump the feet between the hands. Full forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, full forward fold. And rolling up slowly. Inhale to Samasthiti. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale half. Exhale full. Into plank. Chaturanga. Take your time. Into cobra or up dog. And curling the toes into downward dog. Step or jump the feet between hands. Full forward fold. Exhale. Half forward fold. Inhale. Exhale back, down. And rolling up slowly. Inhale. To Samasthiti. Well done. 2 cleansing breaths together. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, onto all fours. Take this down a little bit. We're pretty warmed up, so hopefully this feels good. Taking alignment here, spreading the fingers. Core is working. Cat cow, pretty fast. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Back to center. If you're able, can you curl your toes now? Keeping the full alignment here, but curling the toes. And we're going to do the same thing. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. And one more. And exhale. From here, walk your hands back and come into our little deep yogi squat. On your, if you can get your heels on the ground with your feet fairly close, fantastic. If not, like me, just enjoy the rest, relaxing the head, the arms. Lengthening that lower spine especially. Taking it up all the way into a vertical spine. Hands in prayer to third eye. Shoulders down. One more breath. Hands down And now very carefully extending one leg slowly out into our deep squat and pushing this bent knee. For me, it's the left knee that's bent, pushing it away from the midline. Point and flex that extended foot, just as we did earlier. Shoulders are square, core is working here. Nice long spine, shoulders back, hard pushing forward. Flex the foot and draw it in very slowly. So both feet are flat on the floor. Oh my God. Relax the pelvis here. Sasha wants to join class today. Okay, she'll go watch. Okay. From here, see if you can lift your hands off. And now push your heart forward, shoulders back. Let that pelvis really relax. Really opening up the inner thighs, the hips here. Bring the hands down and take the weight over to the other side, extending the opposite leg. Checking a nice long alignment of spine. Point and flex if you like. From your flexed foot, take your hands behind you and back in this original position of one leg extended, the other one on the inner thigh. Nice tall spine here. Sit bones are even. Lengthen the spine. See what's comfortable for you today, but your foot should remain flexed. And today, we're really just going to do this very briefly because we're already pretty warm. So extending the right arm, reaching down the left leg with the left arm, coming into first a side stretch, lifting that upper arm as high as possible. And then bringing both hands together at the left foot or ankle, nose to knee. If you want the additional twist, right hand on the outside of the left foot and bringing the left hand all the way around. Hinging at the hips here. If you're in a big twist, come back to just nose to knee, both hands to foot or ankle. Keeping the head down, bring both hands to center, forearms, palms up in front. Heavy head. Keep that foot flexed, sit bones on the mat. Both hands to the knees, tuck the elbows, find a long diagonal spine by using your core, lengthening the spine, shoulders back, heart pushing forward. One more breath. Straightening up. Let's bring those knees together, just work them side to side. And let's do the other side. So for me, the right leg is extended this time. Sitting tall on the sit bones, shoulders back, core is working. Inhale and exhale. Lengthening the left arm, walking the right arm down. First, a side stretch. Really feeling the ribs opening up here. Sit bones are on the mat. And then reaching hand to hand, nose to knee. If you want to do a double twist, feel free. Coming out of the back twist, back to nose to knee. And then coming to the center, forearms in the center, palms up, shoulders away from ears, reach through that extended foot. Hands to knees, tuck the elbows, lengthen the spine. One more way. Back to center. Big inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Opening the left leg now, so you're in a comfortable, wide, open position. Sitting very tall here. Feel your sit bones on the mat. Feet are very engaged and flexed. Opening both arms, lifting them high. Coming to our prayer, finding our mudra, pointing those index fingers forward, and then coming out of those hip sockets, lengthening the spine and the arms as far as you can go. Breathing into it. One more breath. Onto your forearms, heavy head, shoulders away from ears. One more breath. Reaching for your toes if you're able, or your ankles, and finding a diagonal spine, pushing the shoulders back, core is very engaged, pushing the heart forward. One more breath. Rolling up. Back to center, shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Let's move those knees side to side, waking up those hips there. Well done. And let's take a moment just to gain our composure, our balance. So soles of the feet together, sitting tall, just walking the hands down, gently holding the feet, heavy head, shoulders away from ears, breathing deeply into it. Feel that length of the spine, curvature of the spine, breathing through it. One more breath. Keeping the head down, walk the hands to the knees, tuck in the elbows, and lengthen into a diagonal spine. Shoulders pushing back. You can feel your core working very hard here. Neck in line with the spine. One more breath. Back to center. Big inhale. Exhale, soften the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. And exhale, soften those shoulders down. Okay. Let's try half lotus. I'd like everyone to try, because we are pretty warm now. So bring your right foot on top of your left knee. And this left foot can be wherever it feels right for you. Most important thing is to have both sit bones on the floor and nice strong core, shoulders back, strong alignment. Big inhale and exhale. This time push the right knee towards the mat as you exhale. Inhale, exhale. And you can bring If it's more comfortable for you to bring that left foot all the way towards your hip, do what feels right for you. Inhale, exhale, push it down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. We're going to change sides. So left foot on left knee or right inside. Sitting tall, shoulders back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Back to the original side. And now if you want to do it that way or just sit really tall, cross-legged, or in lotus or half lotus, you see what works for you today. But again, nice and tall. I want to feel that core is really strong, shoulders back, big inhale and exhale. Twisting to the right, nice tall spine. Lifting up that spine, shoulders pushing back. Leverage with your back fingers to get a little deeper in the pose. One more breath. Back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Twisting to the left. One more breath. Back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Twisting your torso towards the right knee. So shoulders pushing back. Ribs up. Pushing towards the right. And now let the head come down all the way to the right knee. Hold gently the right knee with your hand. One more breath. From here, straightening up, keeping the twist in the torso. Hands can open back to the knees. Shoulders are back. Looking towards the right. And now straightening up. Twisting the torso to the left. Bring that right hand to the left knee. And nose down towards that left knee. Heavy head. Shoulders back. Rolling up, opening up the hands, but with a twisted torso to the left, shoulders back, heart forward, core is working, and back to center. And now rolling down completely, heavy head, hands come forward, palms up, heavy head. Shoulders away from ears. One more breath. And now rolling up, using those core muscles slowly, all the way back to the top. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Changing sides. So whichever leg was on top. One side may be easier than the other. I think that side. I get confused sometimes which side, but I can usually feel it because one side is different than the other. Sitting nice and tall. Big inhale. And exhale. Twisting to the left. One more breath. Back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Twisting the torso towards the left. And then head comes down to that left knee, shoulders back, sit bones equal. Rolling up with a twisted torso to the left. And back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Twisting to the right. Back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Twisting the torso to the right and head down to that knee. Rolling up, keeping the torso towards that right side. And then back to center. Inhale. Exhale. And rolling all the way down, coming down onto your forearms, heavy head. Shoulders away from ears. For those who'd like to try, interlace the fingers behind the back and lift the arms high as well, keeping the head down. One more breath. Rolling up slowly with your strong core. If your hands are up, come to a straight spine with your hands still high. Shoulder blades meeting. One more breath. Release the hands to the knees. Big inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Undo those legs. Let's just release them a little bit. Move them side to side. And coming all the way down onto your backs. Bring both knees into chest. Give yourself a big deserved hug. A gentle rock side to side. Keeping the right knee into chest, extend the left leg down. Keep that left leg engaged. Check your alignment before we do anything. The shoulders are pushing back into the mat. Your core is contracted and engaged. Your left leg is engaged. Your right knee is being pulled to the chest. Flex that right foot and point it. Flex and point. Flex and point. One more time. Flex and point. Lift the left leg all the way to the floor now, keeping the right knee to chest. Take your shoulders, check the back of your neck. Flex and point the left foot now. Hold it, keeping your hands wrapped around the right knee. Bring that left leg down very slowly and hold it just a few inches above the floor. You really are using your core muscles here. Flex and point that left foot. One more time, lift that left foot all the way to the top. Point and flex. And bring it down slowly, holding it just a few inches above the floor. Now let your hands off your knee and hold that position. Open up the arms wide. Feel those abs working. One more breath. Bring that left leg down. Extend the right leg now all the way down. And bring the left knee into chest. Hold it with your hands. Nice and close to the torso. Check your alignment, of course. Flex and point the left foot. Shoulders back here, core is working. And now holding onto your knee with your hands, lift that right leg all the way up to the top. Flex and point. Check the back of your neck. Hold it. And now bring that right leg all the way down, holding it just a few inches above the floor. Flex and point it. Bring it back up to the top. Take your time, no rushing. Flex and point. Check your shoulders, your back, your neck. Bring it back down the right leg all the way just a few inches above the mat. Flex and point. Now holding everything, release your arms open. Feel those abs working hard. Breathe. One more breath. Bring that right knee in. Give yourself another big hug. A gentle rock side to side. Take both knees over to the left. Kind of keep these one on top of the other, hips aligned, and now open up the right arm. One more breath. Rolling back into center. Come through center, give yourself a big hug. And both knees over to the right, stacking them and the hips, holding them in your right hand and extend to the left arm, gazing towards the left, opening that chest. One more breath. Rolling back. Big hug again. Opening up the knees, holding onto the outside of your soles of your feet, rocking side to side, happy baby. Massaging the lower back, which we worked really hard today. Well done. And when you're ready, extending the legs down to the ground. Getting ready for Shavasana, so really relaxing those feet, the knees, the hips, the glutes, the ribs. Hands can be wherever you want today. Receiving energy with open palms. Connecting your own energy by connecting your thumb and your index finger together in our mudra. Or if you're feeling vulnerable, right hand on heart, left hand on tummy. Relax the elbows. Relax the shoulders and the back of the neck. All those facial muscles, just let them go, maybe even a little smile. Feeling good about showing up to take care of yourself today. Closing your eyes. Finding your regular breath. And just going inward, finding peace and quiet. very gently bring your awareness back to your body. And when you're ready, reaching your right hand overhead, rolling onto it into fetal position and resting. Find your way to a seated position. Nice tall spine, shoulders back, core is working. Hands to heart center. Wishing you all a joyful, happy, and productive, creative day. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.
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 Namaste. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Great to be with you all.
That was
Thank
good,
you.
Naomi.
Oh, good. I'm glad.